Great foremen don't just manage a site. They build a system that runs smoothly even when they're not standing right there. And the honest truth is this: most job site problems don't come from bad workers. They come from bad communication, bad leadership, and bad organization. If you've ever seen a site fall apart, you already know exactly what I'm talking about. A great foreman does things differently. He walks the site before anyone else. He understands the plan before giving a single instruction. He makes sure every worker knows what done right actually means, not just finish it fast. Average foremen give orders. But great foremen give clarity, and clarity is what keeps the entire job site moving. Most mistakes on a construction project don't come from bad work. They come from people thinking they understood when they really didn't. That's why a 5-minute talk in the morning can save 5 hours of rework later. A foreman who communicates early prevents arguments later. A foreman who explains the why prevents shortcuts. A foreman who confirms details prevents disasters. Because when communication flows, productivity grows. You can have the best workers, the best tools, and the best materials, but if nobody knows the plan, the job site becomes chaos. And chaos costs money. Great foremen know this better than anyone. That's why they don't micromanage, they guide. They give direction, not pressure. They solve problems quietly before the crew even notices something is wrong. And most importantly, they protect the crew. A crew that trusts its foreman will work harder, faster, and with pride. Leadership is not about yelling. It's about earning respect through consistency, clarity, and calm decision-making. Another thing great foremen understand is this: new workers slow things down, unless you train them right. And most companies train them wrong. They put new hires with the laziest workers. They expect them to learn everything in one day. Then they blame the worker when mistakes happen. But smart foremen pair new guys with the best workers. They teach one skill at a time. They show the technique, not just tell it. They explain why something matters instead of just barking orders. When you train properly once, you benefit forever. A well-trained crew works faster. A well-trained crew makes fewer mistakes. And a well-trained crew respects you because you invested in them. But training alone doesn't fix a broken site. Organization does. You cannot run a productive job site if it looks like a garage sale. A messy job site costs money. Lost tools slow people down. Missing materials stop entire teams. And frustrated workers start cutting corners just to keep moving. That's why great foremen start every morning with 5 minutes of organization. They label tool stations. They set clear areas for storage. They make cleanup part of the schedule, not something you do only when the client shows up. A clean site is a productive site. Clients notice it. Workers appreciate it. And foremen depend on it. But even on an organized site, delays will happen. The difference between weak foremen and strong foremen is how they respond. Great foremen don't panic when a delay hits. They reorganize, redistribute, and refocus the crew. They plan ahead for material delays, weather delays, inspection delays, and client delays. And when something goes wrong, they don't point fingers. They fix the issue and move forward. Delays happen on every project. I don't care how good you are. What matters is controlling the damage. A foreman who communicates honestly with clients earns trust. A foreman who communicates clearly with the crew keeps morale high. And a foreman who communicates early prevents surprises. Everything comes back to one word: leadership. Real leadership is not about being the boss. It's about being the first to act, the first to understand, and the first to care. People won't follow you because of your title. They follow you because they trust you. Great foremen build people, not just projects. They grow their workers, guide their crews, and guard the job site. When the foreman is strong, the entire site is strong. If you want to become a great foreman, or build a team of great foremen, focus on these things: communicate clearly, train properly, organize daily, control delays, and lead with respect. That's how you build jobs that run smoothly. That's how you build crews that stay loyal. And that's how you build a construction company that lasts. Don't forget to subscribe for more real construction leadership training from the Contractor CEO.